Hey guys, I'm sitting here in my new Taylor Swift shirt because I am here to film and talk about my experience at the at&t Reputation celebration party that I went to on November 13th, and that is where I met Taylor Swift. So I have a vlog of it. I will leave it linked down below and up in the cards if you would like to see it. If you haven't seen it first, go watch that first. It's actually a vlog of my entire week for the release week of Reputation, which, if you didn't know, it's Taylor Swift's 6th album. So I went to the Reputation celebration party. I was invited by Taylor Nation, which is Taylor's management team. I got an invite from them Saturday night, Saturday the 11th at like 9:30 at night, and I was actually the last one out of my entire friend group to get the invitation. We were all there. It was insane. It was crazy, the fact that we were all there. On Monday it started, well, we all had different times to be there because we had to meet up at a specific location, and then at that location we were getting security checked and all that, and then we were bussed over to the actual location of the party. So we all went together as a big group. We went to this location, and then we were all kind of checked in and everything. We all got on buses. Me and my friend Mackenzie were the last ones on the bus. We were the last two because our check-in time was the latest, because we were the last two to be contacted for this party. So we all got there, and the party was actually at the pop-up shop. So the pop-up shop, if you didn't know, Taylor had a Reputation pop-up shop in New York City, and it's downtown on it was downtown on Fulton Street, and it was only like a small section of the building. So the party was upstairs, but in the whole building. So it was incredible. You walked in and I have a video of it in the vlog, but there was this like hallway, and it had like all lights around it, and you walked in and they were playing Reputation, and there was a big piano and a sign that said "You're so gorgeous," and there was like a giant wall of like her face, and another wall that was like flowers and a heart and a crown, like King of My Heart, like the song. You can get drinks. They marked who was over 21 with a different color wristband, and they had a Reputation cocktail, which was champagne with one of those rock candies, and it was just so cool. Like everything was so cool. They had a cookie dough station because in one of the at&t videos, Taylor actually eats cookie dough. So they had a cookie dough station, and they had like food, like people walk around with like hors d'oeuvres. It was just crazy. They had the throne from the Look What You Made Me Do music video, and they had a bunch of costumes from the videos, and they had this one picture station, because they had a bunch of like picture stations, and they had one, it was like all balloons behind you, and then it made sort of like a GIF type of picture, and we threw confetti in the air, and it was just like the whole thing was so cool. There were so many like places to take pictures, and then they had this one area, it was like a screening area, and it had these like large screens and a bunch of couches. So my friends and I, once we all got up there into the party, we took a bunch of pictures. We waited in line to take a picture on the throne, and at&t, we were singing and dancing because they were playing Reputation, and Dress was playing, and we're all singing and dancing like crazy weirdos that we are. The at&t was filming us like for the whole entire song, and it was so funny, and I can't wait to see the video that comes out of this. We did that, and we took pictures, and then we went to go sit by the screening area because they told us they were screening at&t videos. It was like the debut of at&t videos. We're waiting, there were no seats, everyone was sitting on the couch, so we didn't have any seats, so we sat on the floor. And we sat on the floor next to this curtain. So we're sitting there, and security comes over, and they're like, "You guys can't sit here, you have to stand up." So we're like, okay. So we stood up, and my friend Jill was like, "Stay here, stay right here." And I was like, do you think she's like coming this way? She's like, "I have a feeling, just stay here." So we stood there, and after a while there were these two guys that were also invited to the party that were standing like kind of with us. They had sat where we were, and then they stood up where we were, and my friend Jill was like talking to them. And then after a while, one of the guys who's standing like literally, he's sitting right here, and the curtain's like right here, he felt something like stroke his arm through the curtain, and we're like, oh my god, she's right there. So Taylor was behind the curtain. The guy, like, he felt like like someone stroking his arm, and then like you heard her laugh, and security kept yelling at him to step away from the curtain, and he's like, I am nowhere near, like I'm not near it, I'm not touching it, it's like, it's her, it's Taylor. So it was just so funny. And then my friend Melissa's like saying, she's standing right, like I'm standing here and she's standing there, and then the curtain's like next to her, and so she's saying things like into the curtain, like she's saying our Tumblr URLs and that we're going to Jingle Ball, and just making like hysterical, like stupid comments like into this curtain. And then all of a sudden, once Taylor's bodyguard came over, we all knew, like we knew because security was like lining up behind us, and we were being like really good, and you know, we kept asking like, are we okay standing right here? So like we were good to security, but once her bodyguard came over, we knew. And then everyone kind of caught on once security was kind of all gathered in that one area. So then eventually she comes out, a video of that if she first comes, or in the vlog when she first comes out. So she came out, she touched my friend Melissa's hand, and also my friend Elisa's hand, I think on the way back in though. But she comes out, she made this whole speech, and we thought that that's all we were gonna see of her. Like maybe she was gonna sing a little bit, but then she said something like, I can't wait to hang out with all of you, you know, we're gonna take pictures. And we all lost it. Everyone was screaming and crying. Like my friends and I, we all grabbed onto each other, we were all hugging each other and freaking out. We were literally hysterical. I think you can see that from the vlog. We were all freaking out, and it was, oh my god, insane. So she walks back to go out, and actually while she was making her speech, her dad was standing right there. So I kind of tapped my friend Melissa, and I'm like, Melissa, it's Scott. And security, he was like he gave us a little nod, like it's okay, you can say hi. So we said hi, and I was like, Scott, do you have any guitar picks? And he gave me this look like really, like who do you think I am? And he pulls like a bunch of guitar picks out of his pocket and he handed them to us. So we got Reputation guitar picks from Scott. Taylor goes back in, like I said, and she touched my friend Elisa's hand and Melissa's hand, and we were all screaming and crying and hugging, like all of us were freaking out. It was actually 3 of my friends, it was their first times meeting Taylor. It was me, Jill, Elisa, and Mackenzie had all met her before, and so it was our friend Melissa, Hannah, and Mary's first time actually meeting her. And a little backstory, we all went to this event called Swift on Seacrest for 1989 release week, and I actually have a vlog of that, so I'll leave that link down below as well in the cards. I did vlog that, and that was awesome, but we didn't meet her, and we were supposed to all get Polaroids with Taylor at that event, and they had the Polaroid camera and the film ready to go, but something happened where we weren't able to, she had to leave and we weren't able to get Polaroids. So we took one group picture, which was kind of a fail, and that's it. So we are waiting around. Everyone, they had like a certain amount of people with different colored wristbands, so we were all just waiting around for them to call our color to go line up. And so while we were waiting, Andrea and Scott, which are her parents if you don't know, they were just standing around meeting people, talking to people. So my friend Jill was talking to Andrea, and so I went over to say hi, and because I had never met Andrea before, I've only met Scott, and so I went over and I said hi to her, and I was like, I'm so excited to meet you. I was at the Taylor on Seacrest event and I wanted to meet you there, but unfortunately like you didn't come over to where we were, so I didn't get to say hi. And I was like, I'm so happy I'm meeting you now. And then I told her how, so earlier, if you watch my vlog you would know this, earlier on Friday, actually Thursday night actually, my friends Jill and Mackenzie, they met Taylor in the SNL line, and they also met her mom, and long story short, we ended up FaceTiming with her mom. So we called Jill, and her mom, or Taylor's mom, like kind of popped up on the screen, and all we did was scream into the phone, like all we did was scream at her. And so I told her this, and she was laughing, and she was like, I remember you guys, it was so funny. And it was like, oh my god, Mama Swift remembered us. Like, I can't. And we took pictures, and she was the sweetest lady ever. Like, I love Taylor's parents, they are amazing. They treat like literally every single fan like their own children. Then when we went over, we said hi to Scott because my friend Kenzie wanted to show him something, and my friend Mary and Dan, they were talking to Scott. So then they finally called our color to, you know, line up to meet her. So we all line up and we're waiting online and we're freaking out. So it was Melissa and Jill were waiting, like a few people ahead of us, and then it was Mary and Dan and me and Kenzie. So the four of us were kind of waiting together and we were dancing in line, and actually Tree, who is Taylor's publicist, she filmed us for the Taylor Nation Instagram story. She filmed like us like singing and dancing along while we were waiting in line, which is kind of funny. We're waiting and we're freaking out, so we get in and then we get into like this one, the first curtained off area. So we're talking to Tree, me and Mary, because we wanted to tell her that we went to the 1989 event. And so we said, you know, hi, we were at the event for 1989, and she was like, oh, that's so funny, there are two people that I just spoke to that were at that event. And we were like, those are our friends, like our whole friend group is here, like we were all there and we're all here. And she was like, that's insane, like that's so crazy, how did that happen? That was kind of funny that even like everyone we told that our whole friend group was there, they were like, that's crazy, how does that even happen? We talked to Tree and she was so nice, and then we get up a little bit and we talked to Allie, who is part of Taylor Nation, and we were talking to her, like followed me on Twitter, on like the Taylor Nation Twitter, which was awesome. And then it was our turn to meet Taylor. Me and Kenzie, we went in together. So I walked in first. She was in this curtained off area like she normally is during concert meet and greets, pre-concert meet and greets. So we walk in. So I walk in the curtained area. Literally, I said nothing. I just walked in and she goes, Christina, it's been a while. And I lost it. Like my mouth dropped to the floor and I was like, shut up, shut up, shut up. And as I was saying shut up, I was giving her a hug. So I ended up saying like shut up a million times in her ear, and she was just laughing at me, like she was just smiling and laughing. So she asked like how I was, and me, for some stupid reason, I was like, I was wearing this necklace the first time I met you and I'm wearing it now. I don't know why I said that. So then she turned to Kenzie, and Kenzie had this shirt on that was like one of the keyhole shirts, and she goes, oh, I love this. And you know, Kenzie was like, oh, my mom bought it for me for this weekend. And Taylor was like, oh, tell your mom I said hi, because Kenzie's met Taylor a bunch of times, so she like recognized both of us. And then we took our picture, and so I went like on her side, so I was on her right side, or on her right side, and Kenzie was on her left. So she puts her arms around us, and then right before the picture was taken, she squeezed us, so we were like, basically like she squeezed us like into her, and she was like gripping on my shoulder. And then right after we took the picture, I was like, oh, our whole entire squad is here, we call ourselves the Swifts bitches. And she laughed at that, and I was like, we're all here. And also we FaceTimed your mom on Thursday night and we screamed in her face, and she laughed at that as well. So then as we were walking out, I wanted to give her another hug, but for some reason I didn't ask. But right after, or right before I left, I was like, oh shoot, I need to tell her about Jingle Ball, because I'm going to Jingle Ball and I'm in Madison Square Garden. And I turned around, I was like, I'll see you at Jingle Ball. And she was like confused at first. She was like, what? Oh yeah. And so now Taylor Swift knows I'm going to Jingle Ball. She knows my name and she knows I'm going to Jingle Ball. So after we, you know, said our goodbyes, we left. I said thank you, and then we left out of the curtained area, and then we walked out, and Tree was standing right there, and Kenzie and I were like smiling and on the verge of tears. So we looked at Tree and she was like smiling at us, and we were like, thank you, thank you, thank you. And then I walked out, and I see my group, we see our group of friends, and I like saw Eliza first, so I did like a beeline to Eliza. I ran to her, grabbed her, and I was like, Taylor Swift knew my name, she knew my effing name. And at&t was filming us. We were all freaking out and crying and screaming to each other about like what just happened, and at&t was like filming us the whole time. So like I'm really excited to see this video, because we all look ridiculous, I'm sure, but in a very good way, in a very good way. So then after, we like all went off to the side, and we were all crying and screaming to each other and like talking about what she said to us, what we said to her. And that's when I filmed that little like 3-minute clip in the vlog. So that's right, like literally like probably 1 to 2 minutes right after I met Taylor. So then afterwards, we were all just kind of sitting around and crying and screaming and taking more pictures. We literally like sat down on the couch and like were attempting to process what just happened. We couldn't do anything. So we were literally like sitting down on the couch, crying and hugging and screaming and texting everyone and calling everyone. It was insane. That's like honestly pretty much it. The party ended at like 11:30. We met Taylor around like, I would say 10:15, 10:20ish. That's around the time we met her. And then we kind of stuck around until the end. And then as we walked out, they gave us merch, which I will show you at the end of this video. After this, I will do like a haul of all the merch that we got. We got both the like Taylor Swift merchandise and at&t Taylor Swift Now stuff, which was really awesome. We got a lot and I am so grateful for everything. So that's pretty much it. We went home and we were online for like quite a few hours. We didn't go to bed until like 3 in the morning, and it was on a Monday, so I had work on Monday and then I had to go to work on Tuesday. So that's pretty much the story. I know it was kind of quick. Everything just felt so rushed, and I mean, that's it. Like, there were 200 people there. So I just find it amazing that she met all 200 people that were there. And also I still find it so crazy and mind-blowing that she knew my name. I went in there and she said my name. It's just like so crazy to me that like I walked in and she knew my name and she knew we had met before, and she knew me. And it's so funny because she has never really like stalked me online. I know she does follow me on Tumblr, and I have gotten a little bit of attention online, but nowhere near what others have gotten. And to me, it's just crazy that I walked in and not expecting anything. I never expected her, first of all, I never expected to meet her again. I never expected to meet her for a second time, let alone for her to know who I am, and you know, possibly her wanting to meet me. I'm just so grateful to Taylor and Taylor Nation, at&t, for this incredible opportunity that they gave to my friends and I. We have never been all together at the same time, and well, there was once that we were all together at the same time at the 1989 tour, but we never got pictures all together. And this was the first time that we were truly all together. We all got pictures, and the fact that it was also the day that every single one of us met Taylor. It was in the vlog. Like at the end I put in all our pictures. Our entire group is able to say we met Taylor on the same day, and that we were able to tell her that we were all there and our group name, and that we talk all the time. We were able to tell her and her team that, and to me that just meant the world. That, you know, we all got, like, I get to share that incredible day and those incredible memories with some of my closest friends, and to me that just means everything. I can't thank everyone who was involved enough. It was just mind-blowing to me that happened. That Monday, November 13th happened, and now it's amazing. It's amazing. And God, I still can't believe I walked in there and she said my name. Like, she knew my name, and she knew that we met before, and so you can obviously see my whole reaction in that vlog that you can click down below. I don't know what else to say. It still feels like a dream. You can see in the vlog in the beginning of kind of the week, or the, you know, release week on Thursday, you know, we were just like, we're excited to buy the album and we're excited to hang out, and then by the end of the week, or by the end of that like time, we had met Taylor. And this era, it's just beginning, and this era I know is gonna have a lot of amazing things in store, and I'm just excited to see what the rest of it brings. That's the explanation, and now I will move on to the little reputation haul. So I did also go to the pop-up shop as well. I went on the Wednesday, so 2 days after I met her, but I'm gonna show you, no, I'll show you the pop-up shop stuff first. So I got this shirt. It's actually a crop top. I will show you. It just says rep Taylor Swift. And also my friends picked up these pants for me. My friend Mackenzie picked these up for me on the first day. So they say rep, and they are like joggers, like my slippers. Yeah, we're going real comfortable for this. But these pants are the most comfortable pants I've ever worn. They are amazing. So thank you again, Kenzie. I love you so much for picking these up for me. So then I bought this, which actually both Eliza and Kenzie bought. I did get a medium though. I definitely could have gotten the small, but I wanted it bigger, and I don't really like the cropped, but I am definitely planning on wearing it with like a cami underneath. I love it. It's so soft and comfortable, and can I just say I love that this whole era is like sweatshirts, because crop tops don't really do it for me. Okay, so when you go to the, well, if you went to the pop-up shop, it's not up anymore. It was only up for a week, but they gave us these bags. Like, these were the shopping bags. So on one side it just has the Reputation album cover, and then the other side it just has the Taylor Swift Now picture, and it's just like ironed on. It is like a nice tote bag actually. So these are my gloves that Eliza borrowed from me. So I also got this phone case. I don't know if you could like read it, but it just says I'm sorry, but the old Taylor can't come to the phone right now. I really like it. I thought it was so cute, so I got that. And then I also got the Reputation socks, which I actually might put on now because, like, let's just complete the look. Let's just Reputation from head to toe. So for the event, we got, like I said, at&t merchandise and also Taylor Swift Reputation merchandise. So I'll show you the Taylor stuff first, even though you kind of saw a sneak peek of the Reputation bag. All the Taylor stuff came in this Reputation tote bag, so it just says Rep on it, and then it says Taylor Swift, and same with the other side. And then we also got the Reputation t-shirt. Everyone got a large, so it's huge on me, but it'll be good for sleeping in, or I can tuck it in pants or something. But it's just white and it has the Reputation album cover. Got the Reputation baseball cap. It's not my favorite. It's really soft. And then we got a bunch of little things. Oh, this I took from the event. It was like on the tables, and it just says hashtag Taylor Swift Now and reserved. So oops. And then this was my wristband for the event. We got a Reputation pop socket. I don't know if you can see it. It just says Rep on it, and it says Taylor Swift. A piece of confetti from one of the photo spots. So I got Reputation guitar picks from Scott. And then last but not least, we got this snake keychain, which all this stuff, I mean most of it, obviously not the guitar picks, but all this stuff is pretty much on the online store. You can get this keychain, but what's special about this one is it says New York on the back, and everyone from the secret sessions got this keychain with the city that the secret session was in. And we did get one of these for 1989 release week that also said New York release week on the back. So for the at&t merchandise, everything came in this beautiful, amazing bandeau bag. Everything is bandeau, which is crazy because bandeau is such a good brand. So it just says Taylor Swift Now on it with the at&t logo. Then the whole bag is like holographic. So we got this little clutch, which like I said, everything is bandeau, and it says Taylor Swift Now with the thing. That's exactly like what it looks like on the bag. And then we got this water bottle, has this like plastic covering on it, and again it says Taylor Swift Now. And then lastly, we got this notebook. It's like holographic, and again everything says Taylor Swift Now on it. So that is everything that I got, or that we all got at the event. Again, like I said, I just cannot say again how grateful I am that I was given this opportunity, especially with some of my closest friends, be there, let alone meet her and meet her team and all of these amazing people. You know, we met so many fans that entire week. To get to see those fans again at this event was pretty awesome. I will literally sit here and just keep saying thank you. So we're gonna end this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, all the videos that I mentioned throughout this one will be linked below, and are in the cards, so you can go check them out. I suggest watching the vlog, so like you kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about. But if you guys have any questions about anything, please leave them down below. All of my social media links are down below, so if you want to go check out my Tumblr, you can go down below. And that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching.